Hello everyone and welcome to the YouTube channel of Shri Rama Bharti Public School. This is Natasha here and we are continuing with our geography chapter, climate. In the previous videos we had seen all the factors that influence the climate of a place. Further, we saw all those factors in Indian context. Now, in this video lecture, we will study how those factors are responsible for bringing in monsoon in India. Why is India one of the wettest places on earth? We will get to know about it in this video lecture. Now, for that, you must recall what is monsoon. The topic that we studied in the very first video itself of this chapter, what is monsoon? Monsoon is the seasonal reversal of winds. When the direction of winds changes due to Coriolis force or due to any other reason, due to a barrier in between, when the direction of these winds changes, then it is called monsoon. Now, this phenomena was first noticed by sailors as they were very benefited with this reversal of wind system, because originally they did not have machine driven ships. They used to have ships which entirely dependent on winds. So they related this system with Arabic word mausim, and that is how the word monsoon was originated. Now, the monsoon are experienced in the tropical areas of Earth, roughly between 20 degree north and 20 degrees south. This is Earth. This is equator at 0 degrees, and this is 20-degree north. This is 20-degree south. So this entire area experiences monsoon type of climate, or this entire area experiences monsoon. Now the monsoon depends on the following five factors: the differential heating and cooling of land and water, the shift of position of ITCZ, the presence of the high pressure area at east of Madagascar, the Tibetan plateau gets intensely heated. Further, the movement of westerly jet stream to the north of Himalayas and the presence of easterly jet stream over the Indian peninsula during summer. Now, these concepts might sound alien to you right now, but we will study each and every detail of this topic in the further upcoming slides. So, we will start with our first reason, that was differential heating and cooling of land and water. This is the very basic concept because this area is land, so it gets heated up pretty quickly. Then water, then the surrounding water bodies of Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, or Indian Ocean, and due to which low pressure is created in the interior of Earth. Now, low pressure is there on land mass because high pressure is there on water bodies, over water bodies. What happens? The winds from high pressure, they blow towards low pressure. As we know this concept that winds on the surface always blow from high pressure to low pressure. So this was the first reason of monsoon arrival in India. What happens? Differential heating and cooling of land and water. Because land gets heated up pretty quickly, it creates a low pressure area above it, and the winds from high pressure, that is over water bodies, it flows towards the interior of India. Now, our second reason is shifting of ITCZ. Now, before going to the concept of shifting of ITCZ, we need to know what is ITCZ. So ITCZ is a broad trough of low pressure, or you can say broad zone of low pressure. How it is formed? ITCZ is formed due to convergence of northeast and southeast trade winds. See, we know that the sun rays, they fall directly over the equator at twice in a year. So when these sun rays are falling directly at the equator, it causes a low pressure zone over that area. And because this area is an entire area of low pressure, so this is nothing but ITCZ. As I just mentioned, that it is a broad area of low pressure. So when wherever at whatever position Earth is overhead at, it will lead to formation of ITCZ over that place. Sun is overhead at Tropic of Cancer once a year, so IT season moves towards Tropic of Cancer at that time. Sun is overhead at towards Tropic of Capricorn during winters, so IT season moves towards that position. So wherever Sun is overhead at, it will lead to formation of low pressure over that area. And this ITCZ belt's normal position is at equatorial latitude because Sun is overhead at equator twice in a year. It moves north or south with the apparent movement of Sun. As I just mentioned, that see, due to revolution of Earth, what happens? Different portion of Earth receive different amount of sunlight at different point in a year. So sun is overhead, or you can say that the sun rays fall directly on equator 2 times a year, and it falls one time at Tropic of Cancer during summer and Tropic of Capricorn during winters. So this is the reason why ITCZ keeps on shifting. And our second reason is purely based on this factor that ITCZ shifts its position. Now, during summer, what happens? ITCZ is over Ganga Plains. ITCZ is over Ganga Plains during summer. If you can see this, it is over Ganga Plains, and due to which it creates a low pressure. So already there was a low pressure over India due to differential heating of landmass, and this low pressure has been doubled due to presence of this ITCZ. Now what happens? Because the low pressure has become twofold now, so all the winds, or you can say all the high pressure areas that have been developed near India, over Bay of Bengal, over Indian Ocean, now all the winds will try to gush in towards India. Why? Because the low pressure has become twofold now due to the presence of ITCZ. So this ITCZ creates a monsoon trough which attracts the winds from high pressure area created over the sea. So it is quite helpful as it attracts all the high pressure winds towards India. Now our next reason is high pressure area that develops at the east of Madagascar. See, Madagascar is an island that is present to the east of Africa. Now what happens? There is a high pressure area developed around Madagascar at this time. So what is happening? The low pressure area over India has become twofold. Moreover, the high pressure has become twofold at the south of India as well. Now the presence of high pressure area on the east of Madagascar, it helps in multiplying the high pressure area at the south of India. So high pressure areas are also becoming twofold. Low pressure area over India is also becoming twofold. So the strength of winds is increasing. Now due to this, the high pressure intensifies, and this affects the Indian monsoon. How? Because higher the pressure is, more the surface winds will move from this area towards India. And as these winds are blowing, they carry moisture with it. They do not go alone, they carry moisture with it. So, as they bring moisture, they will cause rainfall on Indian subcontinent as well. So this is how this factor helps in bringing monsoon to India. Now our next reason was that the Tibetan plateau gets intensely heated during summer. See, Tibetan plateau is at a great height, no doubt. It is a plateau that is almost at a height of about that of Himalayas. But this plateau is of volcanic origin, and the land mass that is formed as a result of volcanic eruption, it absorbs a lot of heat. So during summer, this area, the Tibetan plateau, it gets intensely heated, due to which again a zone of low pressure is created. Now there was already a low pressure over India due to differential heating of land mass. Further, the low pressure became twofold due to ITCZ. Now Tibetan plateau has also heated up, so the low pressure has become threefold now, due to which all the high pressure winds will try to gush in, will try to move in towards India. So the Tibetan plateau gets intensely heated during summer. As I told you, it is of volcanic origin and it gets heated up pretty quickly. This results in strong vertical air current, and low pressure attracts high pressure winds. So all the winds from Arabian Sea, all the winds from Bay of Bengal, all the winds from Indian Ocean will get attracted towards India, as the low pressure has become threefold now. Now this results in the creation of geographical phenomena required for monsoon. Now this is the perfect situation for creation of monsoon. And all these winds that are coming from the water bodies, they carry moisture with them, and they precipitate all that moisture on Indian subcontinent. Now our last reason was movement of westerly jet stream to the north of Himalayas during summer. And we had already studied about jet stream. If you haven't, you can have a look at that video. Jet stream is a zone of high velocity wind. It is a zone where the winds blow very fast. So what happens, this jet stream, it shifts to the north of Himalayas. Now suppose if this jet stream would not move to the north of Himalayas, all the winds that are coming from Indian Ocean or Arabian Sea, they will move along with this jet stream. So the entire concept of monsoon will fail if this jet stream would not have moved to the north of Himalayas. Because this jet stream moved to the north of Himalayas, it provides a space for the southwest winds, or you can say the high pressure winds that are coming from water bodies, to come and cause precipitation in India. Now, because jet stream is a zone of high velocity winds, if the monsoon winds are coming, they will blow away with the jet stream. Correct? Now, because jet stream has moved to the north of India, so it provides a space for the southwest wind to come on North India and cause precipitation, or to lead to the entire process of monsoon. Now, the presence of tropical easterly jet stream over the Indian peninsula during summer intensifies the subsiding of air masses east to the Madagascar. Now, this tropical easterly jet stream over Indian peninsula, it it helps to intensify the high pressure that is present over Madagascar. So the high pressure to the south of India is becoming twofold, threefold, and further the low pressure over India is becoming twofold, threefold. So it strengthens the wind system, and because more winds are coming towards India, they bring moisture along with them. And this is how the entire process of monsoon takes place. These were the five main reasons which cause the whole process of monsoon to take place in India. So let's revise all the five topics. First was differential heating of landmass, and you can say water body, due to which there is a low pressure created over India and there is high pressure created over this water body. Second was the Tibetan plateau gets intensely heated. Now, due to this, the low pressure has intensified. Whenever a landmass gets heated up, it increases the low pressure over that area. So, due to this, the low pressure has become twofold. Now, third reason was shifting of ITCZ. Now, ITCZ shifts its position in summer and it comes over Ganga plains that are present in northern India. So what happens? Because ITCZ is a zone of low pressure, so it has intensified the low pressure over India by 3 times. Now the low pressure over India has become threefold. On the other hand, what is happening is, fourth reason we can say, that the high pressure gets intensified at the east of Madagascar, that is an island of Africa. Now there already was high pressure over the water bodies. Further, this high pressure has been strengthened because of cyclones that were occurring at east of Madagascar, you can say. So the high pressure is intensifying and the low pressure is intensifying as well. So all the winds will move towards low pressure. Now, further, our last and important factor you can say is this whole process would have failed if the jet stream would not have moved to the north of Himalayas. Now, this last reason is shifting of jet stream to the north of Himalayas, as it provides a space for all this process to take place. If not so, all these winds would have blown with a jet stream. So, all these factors are responsible to cause monsoon in Indian subcontinent, and because these factors they intensify the low pressure as well as high pressure, so the winds carry so much moisture in them that it has made India the wettest place on earth. India has one of the wettest places on earth, that is Monsoonram. Further, we will study about onset and withdrawal of monsoon in next video. Till then, stay safe and have a good day.